Morning, everyone. Let's bow our heads for a word of prayer. Our Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day. Thank you for the season that is upon us. We give thanks for everything that we have and do and the life we live. We ask you to give this board the wisdom and knowledge to make decisions for the betterment of Union County. We ask you to watch over our first responders and ask you again to pray for the state of Israel. These things we ask in Jesus' name.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Lance, would you do the roll call,
Sure.
please?
Mr. Harville, Commissioner Pitts,
Here.
Commissioner Miller,
Here.
Commissioner Bierstead,
Here.
Mr. Gould.
Having a quorum, I'll call the meeting to order. First item, approval of minutes. We have executive session minutes on October 27th, 2023 for personnel. Everybody had a chance to look at those.
Make a motion to accept.
I'll say
The executive session?
yes.
Okay, you want to,
Keep them closed.
Brandon, you good with?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Commissioner Pitts,
Yes.
Commissioner Miller,
Yes.
Commissioner Bierstead.
Yes. We also have regular meeting minutes, November 9th, 2023. Everybody had a chance to look at those. Make a motion to approve.
Second it.
Commissioner Pitts,
Yes.
Commissioner Miller,
Yes.
Commissioner Bierstead.
Yes.
Public comments. Only you. Okay. Committee reports.
Animal control, business kind of slacked off out there a little bit. And now it's increased, getting all kinds of mom and dog puppies again. Really the need is donations, kibbles and bits, monetary money, I mean, it's been quite a busy year out there. As far as the building, we're still, again, waiting on the architect, right?
Correct.
In the final stages finally, right? As
Yes.
far as that goes, on the architect goes. But, yeah, I really need to stress on the donations. We need some fuels and bids and monetary donations, especially the dog food.
Yeah, animal control just had a mama dog dumped the day before she had the babies.
Yeah.
12 puppies born
People
the
now
day
dump-
after we got them. They dumped it at animal control.
12 puppies, but people are now dumping their animals on the other side of the railroad tracks.
Yep.
Between animal control and 51. So where it's a no-brainer, we're gonna see them when we go to work, So that's the new thing right now.
So we may want to consider, because our property goes back, putting up a camera there to catch the people, because they're getting smarter to not dump it off right at our residence, because we have cameras. So, but we own that field there, so we could put a camera back there or something, because, yeah, we've seen an uptick of dumped animals right there.
Other than that, that's all I got.
Anybody else? Okay, building permits.
We have two. The first one is parcel number 0632050027B. It's at 305 Lake Road in Dongola for Michael and Joyce Lynette. A mobile home, no floodplain, no subdivision, recommended for approval. And the second one is parcel number 0229011451. It's at 2065 McLeod Coop in Anna for, what?
Loop.
Oh, that's the loop?
Yeah.
Okay.
The coop is what chickens live in.
Well, I know that, that looks like a C to
Before we
me.
fly.
It's for Jared Toller, a mobile home, no floodplain, no subdivision, recommended for approval.
We got new name change.
It's pretty big coop.
Yeah.
Do you know what a C and an L look like?
I do.
Who wrote those?
Whoever took care of them when they came.
Do you have any questions? It does say Luke.
Let the record state.
It does. I'll make sure that's in there.
I'll make a motion to accept.
I'll say that.
Mr. Pitts,
Yes.
Mr. Miller,
Yes.
Mr. Bierstadt.
Yes.
Okay, moving on, old business, approval of collective bargaining agreement between Union County, Illinois, Union County Sheriff's Office and Laborers Local Union 773 custodians. We got that.
You got it.
Okay. Oh, it is right in front of me.
Yep.
We've tabled this, just waiting on the union to get it back to us, and we finally have it, so. Anybody have any questions on it?
No, I'll make the motion to accept.
Second it.
Mr. Pitts,
Yes.
Commissioner Miller,
Yes.
Mr. Bierstadt.
Yes.
Next item under old business, adopt procedure for road name changes. State's Attorney, good morning, Sheriff. Has drafted this for us. Basically, what it says, a couple items on it, that we will not accept family names, that type of thing on road changes. It outlines the procedure and the fees that are non-refundable. It also states that names with religious or racial context, offensive, inflammatory, that type of thing, will not be accepted. But it also does state that the final say is the board so desires to use a name basically for in honor of somebody, we have that authority, we have the final authority on all of it, so anyway. Make a motion that we approve the new procedure for change of street names in Union County as written.
I'll say that.
Commissioner Pitts,
Yes.
Commissioner Miller,
Yes,
Mr. Bierstadt.
Yes.
and I think that's what everybody was wanting, we discussed it last time, a couple of additions in there to protect us if we so needed.
Have we got back with her now? So we'll reach out to,
I don't know.
She's been emailing me. I let her know it was
Okay.
on the agenda for today. And then I told her that we're closed though Thursday, Friday, so it'd be best if she waited till Monday to come back and she was fine
Okay.
with that.
New business, approve payment of bills. Everybody had a chance to look at the bill list?
I'll make a motion.
Second it.
Commissioner Pitts,
Yes.
Commissioner Miller,
Yes.
Mr. Bierstadt.
Yes.
Additional bills.
You do have additional bills. You have 4 legal bills, that need approved. The total of them, is $3,665.25.
At least it's going down.
It is.
As usual, we have no choice but pay these. Hopefully it continues to get better. I make a motion that we approve the additional $3,665.25 to be paid.
I'll second that.
Commissioner Pitts,
Yes.
Commissioner Miller, Mr. Bierstadt.
Yes.
Next item, housekeeping, we do quite often approval of a resolution for sale of delinquent property held by the county treasurer. Anybody have any questions on that? Make a motion, we approve the resolution for sale of delinquent property held by the county treasurer as presented.
I second that.
Commissioner Pitts,
Yes.
Mr. Miller,
Yes.
Mr. Bierstadt.
Yes.
Item C, fiscal year 2023 budget amendment. Angie, you wanna say anything about that?
Yep, it's just the final, you did one a couple meetings ago where I try to move money for everybody, their departments. So if they went over on one line and under on another, as long as they stayed in total. And this is the cleanup, the last one, at the end of our year. So this is additional money that is just being moved around between line items in each department, so.
Any questions?
Make a motion to accept.
I'll second it.
Commissioner Pitts,
Yes.
Commissioner Miller,
Yes.
Mr. Bierstadt.
Yes.
Item D, combined annual budget and appropriations ordinance for the fiscal year commencing on December 1st, 2023 and ending on November 30th, 2024. We have approved this. It's been posted for the amount of time that's required. So this is the final version we need to accept, approve. Any questions? You need to add anything to that, Angie?
Nope, it's just the budget that you already posted. There were some minor changes which we're allowed to do. You know, if I continue to monitor it all the way up until yesterday, so that if my estimates for this year were a little bit off, I adjusted them. We can do that, as long as there's no material changes. So, and there are not.
Make a motion to accept the combined annual budget appropriation ordinance for fiscal year commencing on December 1st, 2023, ending on November 30th, 2024, as presented.
I'll second it.
Commissioner Pitts,
Yes.
Mr. Miller,
Yes.
Mr. Bierstadt.
Yes.
Item E, amendment to collective bargaining agreement between Union County, Illinois, Union County Circuit Clerk's Office, Union County Treasurer's Office, Union County Clerk's Office, and Laborers Local 773.
So that is, those three offices have the exact same contract. That's why there's just one amendment for it. So basically this is the amendment so that the employees, instead of getting their previously negotiated 1.5% raise for the year, they will get, the 6% raise, that you guys, agreed to. So this is what this amendment is to change their raise from 1.5 to 6%. So if you remember right there, with the 1.5, they were really close to barely making above minimum wage. So we wanted to address that. I did put a little blurb on the top about, you know, that we recognize the importance of recruiting and retaining skilled employees, and that we also understand the situation with the economy and the cost of living, and therefore to show your gratitude that you are changing their raise from the 1.5 to the 6%. The unions were all of them actually, were very excited about it. They appreciated it, especially since it was initiated by us and not by the unions themselves. The employees, the feedback I've gotten is they're very happy. So
I've got a lot of good feedback walking through the courthouse.
Yep.
I mean, everybody, I think, is very appreciative. And I'm glad we've got the money and the board agreed to do this. I think it's very worthwhile. Hopefully it will help retain and get new employees as needed. So showing that we're trying to do the best we can, so.
yes.
I make a motion, we approve the amendment to the collective bargaining agreement between Union County, Illinois, Union County Circuit Clerk's Office, Union County Treasurer's Office, Union County Clerk's Office, and Labor's Local 773.
I'll second that.
Commissioner Pitts,
Yes.
Commissioner Miller,
Yes.
Mr. Bierstadt.
Yes. These next items really refer to what we just passed. We just have to do each one of them individually. First one, amendment to collective bargaining agreement between Union County, Illinois, Union County Assessor's Office, and Labor's Local 773.
That's to be state's attorneys.
I think you're on F.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's too much on here.
We need double spacing.
Yeah. I'll start over.
3 pages.
To the collective bargaining agreement between Union County, Illinois, Union County State's Attorney Office, and Labor's Local 773. I'll make a motion we approve as written.
I'll second.
Commissioner Pitts,
Yes.
Commissioner Miller,
Yes.
Commissioner Bierstadt.
Yes.
Item G, read it again. Amendment to collective bargaining agreement between Union County, Illinois, Union County Assessor's Office, and Labor's Local 773. Again, I make a motion that we approve it as presented.
Second that.
Commissioner Pitts,
Yes.
Commissioner Miller,
Yes.
Mr. Bierstadt.
Yes.
Item H, amendment of collective bargaining agreement between Union County, Illinois, and Union County Sheriff's Office and the FOP. I make a motion we approve it as presented.
I'll second it.
Commissioner Pitts,
Yes.
Commissioner Miller,
Yes.
Mr. Bierstadt.
Yes.
Letter I, amendment to collective bargaining agreement between Highway Department and Operating Engineers Local 318. Make a motion we approve it as presented.
Second it.
Commissioner Pitts,
Yes.
Commissioner Miller,
Yes.
Mr. Bierstadt.
Yes.
The next items are individual contracts with non-elected officials here in the courthouse. Again, we just need to go through each one of them and approve them. Amendment to employment agreement for the Union County engineer. I make a motion that we approve it as presented.
I'll second that.
Commissioner Pitts,
Yes.
Commissioner Miller,
Yes.
Mr. Bierstadt.
Yes.
K, amendment to employment agreement for supervisor assessments. Make a motion, we approve it as presented.
Second it.
Commissioner Pitts,
Yes.
Commissioner Miller,
Yes.
Commissioner Bierstadt.
Yes.
Item L, amendment to employment agreement for county administrator. Make a motion that we approve it as presented.
Second that.
Commissioner Pitts,
Yes.
Commissioner Miller,
Yes,
Commissioner Bierstadt.
Yes.
I was a little hesitant on that.
Thanks.
Maybe second guess it wasn't. Cooper Luke. Second guess. She's called the Coop.
Letter M, addendum to employment agreement for human resource director. Make a motion, we approve it as presented.
Second it.
Commissioner Pitts,
Yes.
Commissioner Miller,
Yes.
Commissioner Bierstadt.
Yes.
Again, I'm just gonna tout the board's horn here a little bit. I'm very thankful that we've operated the way we have, able to do this for everyone. And I think it's all well deserved for all the people above, so we appreciate what you do. Again, thank you.
Is yours C or no?
See, we can go through a long agenda real quick. And I will say, I mean, we've not sat and discussed this, even though it's a big agenda here. We've discussed it in the past, did the appropriation in the budget for these funds, so it's not like we're just passing this out of the clear blue blue sky, because it's all been discussed and voted on.
Yeah, there was a lot of effort and work that went into this too.
Absolutely was. Absolutely. All right. I don't think we have anything for executive session. Okay. Other business, anyone?
I'll do that. No, they have a copy of it, just to review, you know, but, I think Tyler took it to review.
Max, we do, or Matt, or we have the flu shots that are going to be offered from 7/7 on site November 29th, 9 to noon, I believe. And they're actually going to bring them there and they'll be out in the parking lot.
When's the date?
November 29th.
November 29th.
What day is that on? I'll come out here.
I'll figure it out. That's a
Tuesday?
good one.
Tuesday?
So food drive went great. We stuffed an ambulance and had over $700 in cash donations.
Oh, wow, that's
Huge,
great.
huge turnout.
When I donated my little sack, it looked like you had enough to fill 2 ambulances.
Did you want to talk?
Yeah, I think you guys got an email about the towing ordinance. The towing ordinance that, been pushing for. It's something that, the municipalities around here have been doing for a while. I did that when I was in Jonesboro. Trying to recoup some of these money from, the state and our no catch bail. It's sort of the idea with this. It's, that's not the final draft, because there is some curricular or some errors in it. It's set for $300. Talking to one of my friends sheriff up in Knox County, his is set at $500. He's north of Peoria. Some of them in Chicago are $1,500, $3,000 for a towing ordinance. This is for, if you hit a deer, of course that doesn't affect that, but it's just for criminal, when we tow them. So it's, like I said, it's just to try to help recoup some of the money for the county.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. I'm glad you guys got together and putting that in place. As soon as he gets the final draft to us, we'll put it on the agenda. I think it's a good idea.
The $300 we're sticking with,
Yeah,
based on our,
yeah,
area.
based on our area, I think that's a good, number. And I'm pretty sure that's what Pulaski County is. Johnson County is a little bit less. I mean, like I said, a lot of them around the area have been doing this for a while. So,
Do any of the municipalities in the county have a?
yes, sir. That's what I was saying is I did it over in Jonesboro,
Yeah, I
and
was thinking
it was
you
set
did.
up a little bit different. So we're just, like I said, just trying to make it and get this going.
Good deal. Appreciate the effort. Anybody else?
Petitions are Monday. Filing petitions for the 2024 election start Monday and run through the next Monday, December 4th. So
Can't wait.
the 2024 election is right upon us.
Before I make a motion to adjourn, I'd like to remind Union County that we Pitt Stadium is here. Because it would sure be a big help to the county. Believe me.
For sure. So is that your motion?
I make a motion to adjourn.
Okay.
Before we vote on that, again, this is our last meeting for this year. We'll start over again next month. And want to thank everybody that's here personally for the year we've had, the hard work and what we've accomplished. So again, I say thanks.
Yeah, you bet. Good job.
I'll second the motion to adjourn.
Commissioner Pitts,
Yes.
Commissioner Miller,
Yes.
Commissioner Bierstadt.
Yes.